Hey guys, so I haven't done a tutorial in a long time and I really wanted to. If you kind of want to follow my crazy life and see what I've been up to, go ahead and go to Classy Cosmetics. That's my tag, but you need to do cosmetics with a Z. Cosmetics, and that's where I'm at. So I've been feeling this 90s vibe kind of coming through me, and I wanted to do an interesting look today. Plus tell you guys a few products that I've really been liking lately. And yeah, so let's go ahead and get started. I'm just going to be doing a very deep maroon lip today. Throwback to when I totally did this lip all the time. I had the crunchy, curly hair, super dark lips, really awful, thick eyeliner, but it was fun. And anyway, everything kind of comes back and recycles through as far as fashion's concerned, and I feel like this is kind of coming back a little bit, but it's updated just a touch. So a few things that I've really been into lately: the YSL Touche Eclat. This is an awesome highlighter. My girl Jessica Hoffman put me onto this and I absolutely love it. You just click this little bad boy, kind of do this little triangle right here, and it just brightens everything up. What I'm going to be using today, however, because I wanted you guys to have a dupe as far as something you can find that's just like it, kind of. It's not just like it, but this is the Garnier Skin Renewal, and it's like the anti-dark circles, and you can basically do the same thing. So it's kind of like all the highlighting and everything. You just want to do, let me put a few things down. This triangle right here to highlight. Right down the nose, like that. A little bit on the chin, maybe on the Cupid's bow. The great thing about this is it has a metal ball roller, and so it soothes and depuffs. It's wonderful. I really like it. I take a wet beauty blender, trying to keep it in the spot where I placed it. I have not been using foundation for quite a long time now. I know that I've told you guys about that. I've been trying to take care of my skin a lot more. I have realized that, you know, foundation is really for hyperpigmentation and just problematic skin. And I realized that the more foundation I was putting on my face, the more I was making my skin problematic. So I tried to get away from that. To give myself a healthy glow though, I love this. Again, my girl Jessica Hoffman, makeup artist to the stars. She's amazing, look her up. She put me onto this. It's Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector. This will give you the most amazing glow right here up on your cheekbones that you've ever seen. I got mine in Opal. My husband and I went to Vegas. We were supposed to see Celine Dion, and then she canceled. Her poor family. All prayers and wishes, well wishes go to her. But I was so sad that we weren't able to see her. But at the Venetian there, at the Sephora at the Venetian, they have this. Nowhere else can I find this. I mean, it might be in New York, but good luck. So you just kind of put this right where the light would shine, and you can already see how wet and magnificent this looks. And then I like to go around the edges, because obviously this is going to give you a different texture. Anytime you put makeup on your face, you're putting a different texture on top of skin, so they look a little bit different. So I like to go around the edges to kind of blend that in a little bit. I love putting it on the tip of my nose, right there, and I'll blend that in a little bit. Again, just these highlighting areas that are just amazing. I'll put a little bit more. Right there at the tip of my nose, I do like a line, because I'm going to do some contouring right there. And then the rest I'll put up on my brow bone. This stuff is seriously amazing. A little bit pricey, but so worth it. Anastasia, and it bugs me that I can't say Anastasia, but Anastasia has her eyebrow stuff. I'm sure most of you have heard about it because it's amazing. But her dip brow is really great because you don't need a lot of product and it goes really far. So I do this for brows. And I kind of get some on and then wipe it off on my hand a little bit. I start at the bottom and go straight up. And I kind of go past my line just a touch, if you'll notice. And then I bring it down. Because I like to give myself a thicker brow. Now, when I was sporting this look in junior high, it was all about super plucked, thin brows. But that's where the update comes in. Right now, everyone's all about really styled and thick brows. And a lot of people love that squared off look right here. I think there's definitely a time and place for it, but we're gonna do it today because this is the time, this is the place, y'all. I'm really extending my wing out on this side a lot further than I typically would. Still in love with the Urban Decay Primer Potion. So glad that they made it more manageable by putting it in a squeeze tube. Totally worth it. I found a couple times that I've been to the Nordstrom Rack that they have these on sale just as you're going through the line. So when you see those, stock up because they don't always have them. But they're like half price sometimes, which is a really great deal. All right, so I'm using the Naked 2 palette. I got this from Aniston Accessories. You can find her on Instagram. She was so sweet when I was going through my miscarriage earlier this year. It was really super tough, and she just knows how much I love makeup, and it's kind of what I do. And so she was so sweet, and she got me the Naked 2 palette. Love her. Again, it's Aniston Accessories on Instagram. She's so great. And I'm just gonna kind of play around with a few of these things. I'm gonna take Foxy. It's a yellowish toned eyeshadow. I'm just gonna load up, what am I using? My 239 from MAC. Because I put the Becca Shimmering Highlight on top, it's really gonna grab this color. And if you just kind of go right underneath your brow, it gives you that look of a nicely groomed brow. Anything to highlight underneath. Now there's one that's called Booty Call. It's the third. It has a little bit more sparkle. I'm gonna do that on the underneath right here in the inside corner. From the original Naked palette, I'm gonna take Buck, which is that kind of saddle brown right there. Same brush, and just all over the lid. I'm gonna take the tip of my brush, take it into that Buck, and go along the bottom lash line. And just join it up to right there. All right, with more of a floofy brush, so let's do our E25 from Sigma. I am going to take a brown from MAC. Let me grab it real quick. Okay, I totally lied. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna take something from one of my Ipsy bags to warm up my smoky eye a little bit. And it's the City Color Be Matte. Love this. I'm gonna use it for my contouring as well today. But I'm gonna take that E39 and go into the crease and just slightly above. And it just marries those two colors just really nicely. You always want to remember, especially like in the world of art, repetition with variation. So you want to you want to use the same colors that you've used on your face in different places, but with just a little bit of variation. So just a little design stuff for you. I'm married to a graphic designer, so I hear it all the time. All right, so now we're gonna do our liner, and I'm just going to be using a pencil liner actually today. And this is the 24/7 Velvet Glide On by Urban Decay. It's another one that we got in our Ipsa bags. And this one I love because I don't typically use the pencil when doing the eyeliner on the top. I love liquid liner, or I love the clay pots from MAC. But this one, like it says, glides on really, really well. It's about like that, just nice and thick right there. One thing you want to remember is you don't want it to have any like plateaus where it's just straight across. You kind of want it to curve. And so when you take your finger off, if you notice that you're kind of getting that tabletop look, just take it and kind of curve your pencil like this in small strokes as you're coming in. Kind of like that, okay? So it's just nice and rounded. Okay, so I did it on the inside of my eyes as well. I'm gonna come down here on the bottom, and I'm gonna make sure that I connect those two. Sometimes if you want to make a flick, it's really easy to start from here and then just blink and it'll take it up. So just on the bottom. I really like to just rub it into the lash line, and then I can manipulate that with my brush if I want to and bring it down a little bit. Now, like I said, you want to smudge that in a little bit. So I'm going to take my Baby Maxine's mop. This is from Michael's Craft Store, and it is the 1/4 inch. You just kind of want to smudge. And then I want to set that, so I'm just going to get a black, and I'm going to use Blackout from my Naked 2 palette. Just kind of go over that a little bit. Really defined eyes, nice big lashes, and then a maroon lip. Okay, so now I'm just going to put on a coat of mascara. I'm just using CoverGirl. I tend to go toward pretty cheap mascara because I wear lashes every single day, so there's no real point. At least I don't think so. I love how short my lashes are, that I can barely even see them going above this thick liner. Hashtag blessed long lashes. I'm gonna let that mascara dry, but in the meantime, I wanted to show you these lashes I'm gonna be using. Little bit different than the Dummy Wispies that I wear all the time. These ones are a lot thicker. They're shorter on both sides and longer in the middle. For anyone with Asian eyes, hooded eyes, these work really, really well for you. And I do kind of have flat across eyes, but not to the extent where I would need to get these in order to kind of like balance out my eye, but I do like them. So just got them from Sally's. I'm gonna do a little bit of contouring though. So we're gonna take that B matte. Talk to you guys about the 3B. So 3 and B. Just kind of want to go in those areas. Get up into the hairline a little bit. I'm going to sculpt, especially since I did that, that shine up on top. I definitely want to be going underneath that. All right, now for some fun with contouring. I'm going to take the 222. It's actually discontinued from MAC. I don't think a lot of people got it, which actually makes me sad. But any brush that's just long and slender. I'm gonna start from my brow. And what I do is I want to think of this right here. Let me get a smaller brush so I can show you as a point. I'm going to bring my contouring to this point, not just on the side of my nose, but today I'm taking it to that point. Okay, so you could even start there if you wanted. And just make that line. Then I'm gonna go all the way around my nose, around where I did that highlight. Okay, and then to accentuate that even more, I'm going to take the Garnier roller. I'm not going to do, I don't think I'm gonna do blush today, but we're gonna start on the lips. So I'm gonna take Night Moth from MAC, very, very deep red. Nice deep maroon. And we're gonna line our lips. Kind of just hugging the outside lines. Deepening those outside corners. Okay, because I always like to contour my lips, I'm going to take, snap, where is it? Another Ipsy Score. This is J-Cat and it is Honey Crisp. I love contouring my lips. I love the front being a little bit lighter. Now I'm gonna take Diva from MAC. Again, deep maroon. And what I like to do when I get to this spot is go under and over it. And just kind of go like that a little bit. There's that deep lip. Now the Honey Crisp has transferred a little bit onto the top so that it leaves it a little bit lighter. Now if you want to create more of a wet look, you can put some gloss on that. I recommend only putting gloss like right here and a little bit up by the Cupid's bow because you don't need sticky stuff everywhere. Now we're gonna put on our lashes. So just grab those out. I always use Duo Glue. There. Okay, so now we have our lashes on and I just want to powder off a little bit. I'm going to be using the Zango Glimpse powder. And I'm just going to be using a sponge that I got at Sally's. Just powdering off. Okay, and then I'm gonna take a 224, or no, this is the E40. Same diff though. I mean, E40, 224 from MAC. Putting that in the Glimpse, and then just powdering off underneath a little bit. All right, and there is our kind of 90s look for today. I do not look good in beanies, or else I would put one on, but let me take this little claw out right here. I do like berets, and this beret kind of looks like a beanie. It's all soft and wonderful. I love, 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 love it. Where did I get it from? Doesn't say. Probably Target, I don't know. But so cute to just wear with some deep dark lips. And with my hair, I use the one that kind of goes from fat down to skinny, and I don't do every single one. So some of them, if you'll notice, they're straight, so they can be a little bit more random and fun. But yeah. So comment, tell me what you guys think. Oh, that's looking a little Russia up top. It's like poofing out. You can put it to the side. Oh, I love, love, love berets. They seriously rock my world. Anyway, hope you guys liked it. Hope you guys try some of those new products. And if you do, let me know what you think about them. You can email me at dollcosmetics@gmail.com. Like I said, you can find me on Instagram. You can find me on Facebook, Classy Cosmetics. And you can find me at my blog, classycosmetics.blogspot.com. And you can see some more videos for pear-shaped ladies. That's what I am. And I hope you guys liked it. Talk to you later. Bye.